هاي للكل. اليوم الفيديو كتير مميز، مقابلة جدا مميزة مع رئيس الأعمال في يوتيوب روبرت كينسل. طبعا هو ما بيحكي عربي، لهيك هاي المقابلة رح تكون باللغة الإنجليزية، فرح نسأله أسئلة جدا مهمة. انتم ببالكم هاي الأسئلة، وكثير من اليوتيوبرز أصدقائي ببالهم هاي الأسئلة كمان، فجدا جدا بشرفني إنه استضيف روبرت كأول امرأة وبنت بالشرق الأوسط وشمال افريقيا وبكل العالم بمقابله حصريه، فكتير كتير بيسعدني هذا الشيء. فهلا رح بلش احكي بالانجليزي ورح تكون في ترجمه، شغلوها لحتى تفهموا الفيديو. So Robert, I'm so happy and excited to have you here, honestly, and to
no more than me.
and like being the first female YouTuber to interview ever, like in the world, it's such an honor, honestly.
It's a great honor for me.
Thank
do it
you.
Right here in Dubai.
So you're from LA. I'm from Detroit, and here we are in Dubai, sitting together in the day of the launch of the YouTube space, the first YouTube space ever in the Middle East and North Africa. I'm so happy, so excited. How do you feel?
I feel just like you do, and it's such an honor to be with interviewed by someone like you, who's the #1 YouTuber in MENA for us, and doing it in like less than 3 years. It's amazing. So you're an inspiration to a lot of other folks.
Thank you.
All right.
You traveled around the world and you've been to a lot of places. What makes the Middle East special? What stands out in your mind?
Well, for me specifically, it's the food. I'm kidding.
I know. I know.
I love the food, but I'm sure that's not what you're asking about.
Yeah.
I think the Middle East is incredibly visual, whether it's in photographs or in video. It's a very, like if you come here, you notice the colors, you notice the designs. So I think visualization is like in the culture. So that's one piece. And the second piece is, I think comedy is really big in the Middle East.
Really?
Yes.
Yes, that's
There's
true.
so many comedians that do so well over here. So I think people like to laugh and people like to be entertained here more so than in other places.
That's true. I do comedy videos on my channel. You need to subscribe to my channel and watch my videos, Robert.
All right,
we're friends.
Where's my phone?
Yeah. So when we sit and we think about YouTube and how far like it comes, I want to know, what's your favorite moments on the platform?
Well, for me, they happen actually off platform with the YouTubers, right? Because part of my job is interacting with people like you.
Yeah.
So my favorite moments are when I'm in different cities around the world, having, whether it's lunches or dinners with a bunch of really accomplished YouTubers, and just hearing from them about the things that they like about YouTube, the things that they think we should improve, and just hearing from them and seeing their stories, seeing their life journeys and their professional journeys. To me, that's my favorite part. Then when I'm watching them on YouTube, I know all the background about them, and it's just so cool to see. And I think one of my favorite moments on YouTube last year was Casey Neistat's video, which was called "Do What You Can't," which was so amazing because it was truly the story of YouTubers, right? That they overcome people discouraging them from what they should or should not do, and they just overcome it all and like make it all happen. And it's like an anthem for YouTubers.
Yes.
So that was really truly my favorite moment.
I agree. I love Casey Neistat. Casey, if you're watching, I love you, and I'm doing a collaboration with you soon.
She asked me for your phone number, but I didn't give it yet.
But you will. He said he will. So, being a YouTuber, especially in the Middle East, is a unique career. What's your advice for us to keep growing in this career in YouTube as a career?
Sure. So, one, I have to say that over the last 5 years, the growth that has happened here has been incredible. When I visited for the first time, and I've visited pretty much every year ever since, but when I came for the first time, we had 2 YouTubers with 1 million or more subscribers back then.
Wow,
2 only.
2.
Now we have over 200.
200.
You're being the leading one, but in general, we have over 200. And that's amazing that it has grown 10 times. And 1 in 4 are women.
Yes.
which is also amazing.
Yes.
So there is something in the water here that makes people be really creative, and that a lot of people follow them very quickly. Now, I remember that whenever I come and I ask people, who are you producing your content for? Are you doing it for people in your country? Are you doing it for people in the region, or are you doing it for the world? And most of the time, they say it's either for the country or for the region, right? That they're not really producing for the world. And I think that's very unique because lots of other YouTubers, they're producing for the world. But I think it is actually special to have focus on a region, because every region has some specific nuances, things they care about, and the YouTubers who produce for them, I think, are connecting a lot more to it. And what's happening, the region on its own is growing very rapidly on YouTube.
Yes.
So I think they'll continue to grow just by the regular engagement that they have with their video uploads, or not they, you.
Well, I'm asking for
of course,
all the YouTubers.
But I think it's kind of hard for me to give advice to people who have been growing so rapidly, because they're doing it so well. So I think you guys are pulling on all the right levers to build your audiences, and I think maybe this year we'll one of you guys will exceed 10 million subscribers. Maybe.
Yeah, hopefully, inshallah. Since we talked about careers, I have a question. It's a serious question, and a lot of the Arab YouTubers have it. Can you please? So we always ask ourselves, why do the American YouTubers or YouTubers in Europe makes more money than the YouTubers in the Middle East? Because we do YouTube because we love it. We invest in YouTube, we love YouTube. But again, money is important, like we're taking it as a career. So, and we know that the YouTubers in America or in Europe makes more money. So why is that? And is that gonna change in the future?
Sure. So the best way to think about it is, it all depends on where your views are coming from, and what is the health of the advertising market on the internet in